Hi everybody, I'm Tom and welcome to a Newb Improves, quite possibly the most optimistically named series on YouTube. Today we are playing some more Titanfall and I've set myself the challenge. I named the episode Kill It With Fire because I had gotten to level 50 of the current generation, and I hadn't yet completed one of the regen requirements, which was to basically get 50 kills with satchel charges. So the theme of this episode was going to be kill it with fire. I've got to use explosions or satchel charges basically as much as possible and not use my main weapon. Then in my practice I basically completed the challenge, so I'm not quite as focused on that right now as I could be. I think I still get a couple of good satchel kills, but other than that, yeah, just enjoy it, I guess. Usually I have something about Titanfall to talk about, but I'm not sure that I do this week. That's rather odd. I haven't played for a while, so it took a while to get back into basically get back into the flow of it. I don't know. Part of the challenge that I've been doing, part of this week's goal, I decided to switch away from the shotgun and to the carbine, because with the shotgun it's really only useful at close range, and so I thought if I had a long range weapon as my primary, then whenever I am close range I'll be more likely to use the satchel charges. Although a disadvantage of the satchel charges are of course that you've got a very limited number of them and it's kind of hard to get a kill. I tend to waste both of them at once to try and get a single kill, and I rarely actually manage it, so...
Your dash core is ready to go.
Yeah. Of course, right now I got the Strider barn card activated right at the beginning, so I haven't actually been doing that at all this match, but that's okay. I'm sure I'll get used to that soon. Oh yes, that I knew exactly what was going to happen. I dashed towards him before I heard the nuclear sound, and then I kind of got caught up on scenery. Very disappointing, but that kind of thing happens. I think there was a smart pistol this match which was annoying me, but we shall see. One thing that I have learnt from using the carbine is that although the shotgun is really powerful, and it was my favourite weapon just because of how powerful it was, but I found that the carbine is actually more powerful and kind of better suited to Titanfall, I think, because there is a lot of opportunities where the shotgun isn't suitable. Yeah, see, I hit that pilot with it, but he was slightly too far away to actually get a kill with it. And now I think, yeah, I've run out of satchel charges, so... yeah, I think I shall probably be sticking to the carbine once I've completed the next set of challenges. I don't even know what the challenges are for the next level. The next regeneration. Yeah, I think this was a match that I was kind of running around scared the whole time, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because it means that, for one, I'm not dying insanely frequently, and I'm still in a match where I'm getting challenged and there's a potential to kind of really hone my skills. But it is a very annoying kind of match to play as you're playing it, because you just feel like you're not making any progress at all. And I think this round I've got, in fact I think for all three of these matches, I've got a very low attrition score because I've just, 16 attrition points at the moment, and it's about 4 minutes in, I think. But it's just one of those things. Sometimes you get matches like this, and sometimes you get matches where you completely trounce the opponent. I think I had a really easy match a little earlier, and that really bumped my KD up, and it hasn't quite come down yet. But yeah, these pilots, they're just getting everywhere. They're so good at evading me, although I did have this one on the run for a while. Shame I wasn't quite quick enough to get the kill there. I'm not sure if I got that other pilot. I think he may have gone invisible. Or cloaked, I should say. But I was kind of trying not to get killed by a Titan at the same time. There we go. Yeah, the pilots, they're just all over the place here. And look, there's another one. I'm not quite sure where he is. I've been using the cluster missile to kill pilots a lot, because it's just it's such an efficient way to kill them, really, although it is a bit of a waste. If there's Titans around, I'll try not to use it on a pilot, but yeah, it does kill them really quickly, especially if they're in a room or in an enclosed space. Yeah, slightly too slow to get that kill. Someone else got it for me. But I kind of wish there was ammo replenishments at some points on the map. Not maybe huge amounts of them, but maybe just 2 on each map. And they're kind of hard to get to, so that if you do run out of ordnance and you don't have a Titan coming in soon, then you can go refresh them. Yeah, I didn't really expect I was going to get that kill late. It was just something I was trying just to see if I got lucky, I guess. Yeah, see, right now out of my Titan and kind of running around scared, not quite sure what to do. At least at this point I know that if people die they won't be respawning. Still, very dangerous. There's 2 enemy Titans there, and he got me. I probably should have jumped backwards so that I was out of range quickly enough. Yeah, 39 attrition points, 6 pilot kills and 2 deaths. Not too bad. Certainly better than I have been doing before today, sort of since I started regenerating. Looks like 3 of them died to evac, so yeah, not a bad epilogue, I guess. And into the second match. I should really sell the satellite uplink card. I tried to sell the spider sense card, but sometimes it gets assigned to me before I get a chance to view the cards and delete them out. I should delete basically any card which messes with the mini-map and tries to give me an advantage, because I get so distracted by the mini-map that I don't notice what's going on around me, and it's just easy kills for everyone on the enemy team. Yeah, almost died there. I'm trying to stay out of the way. I've got no idea where anyone is, but I do know that there's people around me, and now I've got no audience. And didn't switch weapons quickly enough. Almost got the kill, almost. Looks like they only took about one bullet from someone else. And yes, now spider sense. I really do dislike spider sense, but I had it in the slot, so I wanted to use it. And smart pistols, of course, smart pistols.
Pilot, your Titan will be ready in 2 minutes.
Sometimes they are more annoying to me than others. And I think what I'm going to be doing next week is I'm going to basically go over everything. Go over everything I've done before, all of the challenges I've set myself before, and make sure I haven't forgotten anything. I think I've said this in previous videos, but I'm definitely going to do it next week, because I think especially my movement is kind of not quite good enough. I think I need to focus on that a bit more. But yes, that can wait for next week. Again, no ordnance. That would have been an easy ordnance kill, but I didn't have any left. And I was kind of hanging around there. I wasn't sure whether he completed the hack or not, so I wanted to see whether the turret would turn, but it didn't. And I'm back to my Titan.
Pilot mode engaged.
This is another one of the levels where it just seemed us running around the whole time, just trying to avoid getting destroyed.
Warning, we are being attacked by multiple Titans.
I do tend to step on people a lot. Yeah, I should have given that up straight away as soon as I saw that his shield was back up. And for some reason I didn't have my cloak available to me, which was really annoying, because that was kind of my escape plan, to cloak and disappear off their maps. Oops. Yeah, need to get out. There we go, now I've got the cloak. I'm not sure how many times I've died. 2 or 3. Yeah, the other thing the carbine is better at is it can clear minions, which the shotgun absolutely cannot. I think there's a pilot. Where on earth did he come from? I don't know, sometimes it just seems like things appear out of nowhere, and it's probably just that I'm blind as a bat and can't see them. Yep, probably take care of that pilot. There we go. I wasn't going to try for a satchel charge there because he was moving around far too much. And now I've got no satchel charges left, so I can't try that anyway. Looks like my Titan's gone already. Not unexpected. Hope he Yeah, I remember that kill. I was really disappointed then. Yeah, I hope the Titan did some damage before he got destroyed.
Be advised, Titan ready in 30 seconds.
Looks like, I mean, I'm not playing too badly, but it looks like their team is playing better still. At least I'm earning battle marks.
Titan ready in 15 seconds.
I'm always very wary of ejecting pilots because I've got no idea where they're going to choose to land. Yeah, that was really bad. I've got no idea where the pilot went now.
Okay, your Titan's good to go. Call it when ready. It's on the way. Stand by for Titanfall.
Okay, yeah.
Welcome back.
7 kills. Couldn't quite see my deaths, but I don't think it's been that many deaths.
Warning, you have sustained heavy damage.
They have far more Titans than we do.
Warning, multiple threats attacking.
And now I'm on my own.
Running out of time, the enemy is slightly ahead.
Yeah, so I've got 2 Titans coming towards me in each direction, and I had a pilot on my back. Really no real way to get out of that, and it's not even showing me that Titan's health bar. It does that sometimes, and it's really annoying because I've got no idea exactly how likely I am to finish them off. Always dangerous to try and attack a turret, and I could see that one coming. I knew exactly what would happen, but I don't know, I just wanted to try my luck. I do that sometimes, and I probably shouldn't, but sometimes it's the try your luck type things which, I don't know, they really pay off big time sometimes. Like having an extra turret on the battlefield isn't a minor thing. I've had my Titan wrecked by them before, and if you're up against another Titan, then the last thing you want is to be peppered by bullets and just annihilated. But yes, we escaped anyway. 9-7. Still a positive KD, but not exactly phenomenal. At least I evacuated though. And match number 3. We shall see. This is Outpost, I think. I can never quite remember the map name. I kind of got a bit disoriented. Is it disoriented or disorientated? I don't know. Yeah, because I did that spinny thing at the beginning, I had no idea what way I was facing and kind of got a bit lost. Serves me right for showing off, I guess. So, something else I need to work on is movement. I was too slow there. If I'd managed to get onto the roof straight away, then I would maybe manage to get that satchel kill. Yeah, there's 2 things other than the remembering thing. There's 2 things I need to work on, and that's my movement. Smart pistol again on this level. Come on, guys. Yeah, my movement in terms of precision, I guess. One thing that I've noticed when I've been watching some pro players on Twitch and YouTube and so on is they always manage to do exactly what they want to do when they're all running. They're always
AI offline. Pilot mode engaged.
very precise, very exact,
Rating increased.
and basically if they aim to grab onto a ledge, they grab onto the ledge. If they aim to jump between two buildings, they'll jump between two buildings. They never really make any mistakes when it comes to the parkour and the movement and stuff like that. So I've got to really sharpen that up and see if I can improve that somehow. And the second thing I've got to work on is accuracy. I am wildly inaccurate and I need to fix that, and the reason I haven't yet fixed that is because it's going to be a lot harder to fix than a lot of other things. Like, you can't learn it overnight really. It's going to be a big ongoing thing. See, I just missed 2 shots at fairly close range. There we go. Lots of nuclear ejects. I often find that that a lot of people don't have nuclear eject on, but today I've been playing and literally everyone has it on, which is just interesting. I tend to notice these things. Yeah, I'm trying to look for that pilot. He probably got away. Ah well. I think I've died once, maybe? Once to a smart pistol, certainly. Lots of people triple threats as well. And that was pure luck. I thought for sure I was fried there. Yeah, lots of people triple threat. Maybe I should try out the triple threat and see if I can use it, because it does seem to be a very, very efficient weapon. Yeah, getting owned by the turret now. I really don't want to do that. Luckily the Titan went inside, so I can see if I can get some pot shots off. I could take care of the turret, but with this many Titans on the field, it's going to be even more dangerous than usual. I really didn't want to jump down there. Looks like I just about made it out. Yeah, I really need to get out of there. There we go. I don't know if that was a pilot or a Titan, but yeah, I'm probably dead. Okay, survived. Yeah, sometimes I do kind of silly things, and in this case I used my cloak to get out of the battle and then ran straight back in once my cloak had worn off. Luckily I'm in my Titan now, so even if I do something a bit silly like that, it won't affect me too much. I'm sure that guy must have a barn card or something, because that just wrecked me so quickly. I got him though. He just destroyed my Titan straight away. I was determined I was going to get revenge on him for that. And still, yeah, at this point I am going to try and get this yeah, this isn't a good idea. My cloak just ran out. Like I said, lots of Titans around. It's not a good idea to do that.
mean right now.
Got no idea what my KD is at the moment. I am getting fairly good at taking out the Titans.
Atlas down.
I had no idea that guy was there. I didn't see him at all.
Hey,
Who's
your tank
about
will be
now?
ready in 60 seconds.
Looks like they're going to win very easily though.
Be advised, Titan ready
Yeah,
in 30
again,
seconds.
that was a fairly quick kill with the gun, but it wouldn't have been a kill with the satchel charge. He was moving far too quickly. Yeah, I saw this Titan over there and I thought I'd have a go at him. Looks like it worked. Managed to get the Titan and I dropped mine as well. For some reason it just didn't want to embark there, so I stood around like a numpty for a few minutes, or a few seconds. There's 2 Titans here. Luckily they're both clustered around my cluster missile, but it's not good for my chances of survival.
Not looking good. We're way behind and we're running out of time. Rating increased.
Yeah, I managed to kind of do a lot of damage with that. That's slightly too slow. His shield started regenerating.
60 seconds.
I'm kind of being a bit careless at the moment. Yeah, I definitely should have seen that coming. In fact, I did. I was actually thinking to myself that I'm going to die in a second, and then I died. Another one of those things, I've got to listen to my instinct more. Even if it means missing out on a kill, at least I softened it up a ton.
It's over, guys. We lost. Fall back to base.
Pilot, it's time to clear out.
Yeah, I know there's a
Evac point now.
pilot there, I just couldn't find him. Oh, the smart pistol. So sad that my last death of the entire thing was a smart pistol. Anyway, that's just about the end, so I'll start wrapping up. Thank you very much for watching. It means a lot. If you want to help me improve the channel, leave a like and a comment if you've got any suggestions. And if you want to see more Titanfall every Wednesday and Dota 2 every Saturday, then hit the subscribe button. And we'll just wait for this match to play out, then I'll show you the eventual KD that I had in the last 10 games. It's going to take a while. I'm a bit quicker on the outro than I usually am. Waiting. There we go. Okay, so it was a 3.0 KD exactly over the last 10 games, which is a lot better than it should have been at this point, but that was buoyed up by a 14.3 KD in one of the games. And until next time, don't feed the trolls.